What's up, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Boston Celtics versus Miami Heat NBA matchup going down Friday, May 19th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Smash that thumbs up. It helps us out a ton. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, check out Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. And the Boston Celtics looking like they had a chance in Game 2. They were up at the half by double digits, but the Miami Heat came back winning 123-116. And, it was another thing that we had seen from the Miami Heat all year long. It's a Miami Heat team that had found themselves playing tight games all season long. I believe they had played in 42 games over the course of the season, but have been decided by 5 points or less. Could be wrong on that number, but either way, they had played a ton of tight basketball games over the course of the season, and they just showed that experience in Game 1. I felt, and I've said this all along, that I think that the Heat are the better coach team, obviously with Coach Spo over Joe Mazzulla, and I just think that you got to remember, this is a Heat team that was the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference last season and pretty much had the majority of the same parts coming into this playoff run. So, I don't think it should really shock anybody that the Heat have been competitive. Do we see a bounce back here from the Boston Celtics? Potentially. But the thing is that, this is a big line, and you could definitely make the case either way. But I like the over a lot in this game. I liked it in Game 1, and, it came through in spades. We went over the total, I think, with a bit of time to spare as well. As we were sitting around, I think it was in the low 210s. But even with the line moving to 215.5, I still think it's far too low. Do I expect some regression here? Potentially. I mean, I don't know how often the Heat are going to, hit 16 threes in a game, shoot 51% from 3, shoot 54% from the floor. But that's been what the Boston Celtics have been doing to teams pretty much all season, and especially in the playoffs. And they just got outshot in Game 1. But even if I think we do see some positive regression for the Celtics here, I think they will hit a couple more threes. But they still shot 52% from the floor in Game 1. And like I said, I just think this is going to be a bit of a more offensive, offensive style of game. Normally the Boston Celtics at home, you catch them, you see they score, 110 to 115 points on average at the low end at the TD Garden. And the Miami Heat, I don't think they necessarily get enough credit offensively. We knew that the New York Miami series was going to be more defensive, more like 1990 style basketball. But in that series against the Milwaukee Bucks, the Heat had no problem scoring in that game. And I think the Celtics are arguably the least physical of either of those, compared to either of those two teams that the Heat have played so far this season. I think it's maybe more comparable to the Milwaukee Bucks, but if that's the case, like I said, we just saw how well the Heat scored in that series against Milwaukee. I think we're going to have another high-scoring game, maybe not 239, but I think we can definitely get into the mid-220s, high 220s here, so give me the over 215.5 between the Celtics and the Heat, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Smash that thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a cent. And if you're looking for my best bets, again, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon.